Hi Aquarius. A funny thing happened. When I was doing your reading, your normal weekly reading, there was an interference and the video stopped before I had a chance to end it. And I've been asking Spirit the question about, why, because nothing happens without a reason. And what I should do about it. Because it was just about done. There wasn't a lot more to be said, I thought. And so I thought I might just put it up anyway, because it was a cool reading. And I kept thinking, no, not sure. So this morning, I got the answer that I needed to not do a brand new reading, but to do like kind of a part 2. Because the messages were quite important that were coming through for your Aquarius. And because this information needs to be, spoken about, spoken of, acted upon, whatever it is. And, as we know with Aquarius, with any reading, is that it may not resonate. This may have nothing to do, you might think this is a load of rubbish. This isn't anything to do with me. I don't even understand why we're doing this. But, we'll just roll with it, eh? And we'll just see. It won't be a long one, but we're just gonna expand a bit. And this, as you remember, the part 1 was about elevating, becoming more connected to spirits, moving in the direction of becoming a light worker if you aren't already, or expanding yourself if you are already a light worker. It's about, honing those skills, those gifts, bringing through, elevating your vibration. Right, so let's see what these 2 cards bring. These first 2 ones that come out. So yes, that 4 of water. So you're holding yourself back, Aquarius. And remember that we had at the end of the last reading, the part 1, is that it was transformation. It was the death card. It was coming into the new. But you're holding yourself back. And Spirit really wants you to reconsider this, Aquarius. They really want you to sort of look at why you're holding yourself back. Is it a lack of confidence? Are you afraid how others will view you? What is it that is actually holding you back? Now, you hold this in your hand. You have, you're in the best place and the best space for a long time for you to be able to do this. This is the right time. And the other thing that was brought through from the end of the last reading was it was all about timing. And that, there is, and like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't do it this time. That's fine. That's perfect, because it has to be when you're ready. But timing, this is about timing. Yes, so we have the 3 of Earth. So yes, it's about making this happen. So the 3 is the goddess number. The goddess is all about manifesting her gifts, her magic, bringing in, the universal force, the energy of, of Gaia, of, just really strong energy. So, you are so ready and so ripe to take your step in this direction if you haven't already, Aquarius. It's like opening a door and finding a brand new day, and it's just, and you've been inside in the dark, and you don't even know what it's like outside. And, wow, this is amazing. This is really, really amazing what's actually coming through from that. Okay, so let's do a little bit of extra Reiki on that. Yeah, so time to stop holding yourself back. Bring through that creativity. Bring through who you are. Bring through the power, the magic. So kind of unleash it. So important at the moment. Okay, so we have the 6 of Earth here. So there is something magical happening. There definitely is something magical happening. This is really starting to get into your stride. This is really starting to make something happen. Yes. Now 6 is also truth and order. So, you know, this is revealing the truth, allowing all those feelings, all that intuition, all that you know, that stuff that doesn't quite make sense, but you know it's there and you know it's okay and you know it's right. It's about bringing that through. It's about allowing that to flow. You know, hang your gifts off your horns. And the purity, see the white, the purity of it. It's going to be coming from a very pure and genuine and unconditional place. Unreal. This is a really big moment for you, Aquarius. For those who this is resonating with, this is a really big moment. Can't seem to stress that enough at the moment. So, and there's lots of resources out there too, you know. As we had in your last reading about having that unit, having somebody to connect to. So this is ready for you to do that. There will be that person there. They say when the student is ready, the master will appear. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Fire, and you had that with the being able to find your magic, you know. So you've been through, it's kind of like going through a bit of a fog. It's kind of like, you know, you're finding your way along, but you can't quite see, you know, the direction that you need to go in, and you're a little undecided. Do I step this way? Do I step that way? Why is this happening? You know, why doesn't this all feel right? And that's because you had needed to go through this in order to find the magic, in order to realise that, you know, look at all the little fairies, the little firefly fairies there. There's definitely magic there. It's just a case of unleashing it. Okay, and then we have the Hangman, yes. So you will need to actually there's information there that isn't readily accessible, and it's not accessible for everybody. This is information that will come through for you, Aquarius, because it's meant to come through for you. This is a blessing of information that is entirely for you. But you will have to put yourself into a space, a way, like when we go into meditation. You will need to go into the meditation and be ready to receive that information. Now, if you don't despair. Spirit will convey it to you in another way. It may be that a book you pick up, it may be a conversation that you have, a YouTube clip that you watch, whatever it is, that information will be there. Once again, the 1 and 2, we've got the goddess energy. Okay, and we have the sun, yes. 1 and 9 is 10, that's new beginnings. That's new beginnings. 1 is you, 9 is the collective, is the community, is the village, is of everybody. So definitely success there. This is your calling. This is where you need to move out to and move towards. Okay, and then we have the King of Fire. So as you can see, he's very heart-centered. But there's also that knowledge, that understanding of what he knows he knows. King of Fire is also a Leo energy. So if there's a Leo in your life, or somebody in your life, or somebody that is coming into your life like this, that has these qualities. But if you have a look at his face, and look how he's got that look of that guru, that somebody who has lived a long life and has accumulated a lot of, emotions and experience, and just has seen the world, but seen beyond it. And then we have the 5 of Earth. So what's coming through quite strongly here for you, Aquarius, is that you want to, you may find that the calling that you feel called to is to start to be involved in that community of people, light workers who want to heal the earth or help to heal the earth. And that is the reason why they're here. Because there's a lot of earth energy coming through. There's a lot of goddess energy coming through. So, you know, within you, there is this sadness, this almost distress about how we are treating, you know, our earth, our connection to spirit, our whole being. So, you know, this is a real calling. Wow. Okay, well, and I've pulled 2 more cards and then we'll end it there. Well, I think I'm going to pull 2 more cards, but then, you know, sometimes Spirit decides that it needs more. So, oh, and we've got that one as well, that one, and that one. Okay, see if we need any more. Yeah, through that one, as soon as I said that, Spirit is their own mindset, their own agenda. It's funny, throw it at me. Okay, is it just the 2 then, Spirit? Just 2? Yep, thank you. Alright. Yes, starseed. There we go. Confirmation. Confirmation. Starseed, lightworker. Planet, you know, coming from a different planet, but being very, very conscious of the collective, the universal collective, but also of the earth, of the home where you are now, even if you came from another planet. The home that you are now, the place that you call home now, which is earth, is very important to you. Very, very important to you. Oh, wow. And then what was the last card when we finished the part 1? Transformation. Here we go. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there is that healing energy. And it has to happen at a cellular level. And the light workers are the ones that are going to bring that through, are going to help that come through from spirit. You know, you're going to be a conduit for this earth healing, for, you know, whatever it is, the path that you take here. But you will be drawn to whatever it is that you need to do. Wow, yes. You are transforming. This is a transformation. It is a new way of being, doing, feeling. Yeah, as you know, sometimes we just can't stop what's going to be going and coming forward towards us. So anyway, Aquarius, so yeah, interesting week this week, you know, 2 readings, 2 parts. But a very strong, big message that needed to come through for you. So, all the best. And, you know, you have any questions, you want to know any more information, feel free to leave me a comment. You know, then you can, you know, PM me and we can have a conversation about this as well. So, you know, don't be a stranger. We are all in this together. We are all light workers. So let's do what we need to do in order to go forward. And, you know, this earth healing isn't really something that I was particularly, you know, that's not my life purpose, but I do know a lot of people that it is, and I do know, you know, do know enough to be able to sort of, you know, maybe be a support system here for you. But anyway, you know, you take care and all the best, and you know that you're not alone. Okay, bye.